Hey guys, and today I'm going to be talking about Christmas noobs and just noobs in general, rentals, all that other stuff. And I'm just going to give my 2 cents on this. What I really think we need to do is really help this community. Airsoft as a community or as a hobby is not the largest, in the world. It's really small. And we're under a lot of scrutiny for many things, but that is for a different video at a different time. And as you all know, Christmas has ended a little bit ago, and yes, the Christmas noobs are in full force.
I shall be back.
And what we really need to do about these Christmas noobs is help them. There's no reason for us to shun these kids or young adults that have just got their first airsoft gun, or maybe just really are just starting out, and Christmas time comes along and they get their gun, they're all excited, they go down to the field and they just get criticized and stuff like that. I think that something like that is just wrong, and I know I don't really see that a lot. It might just be the field that I am at, but I don't see that a lot. And what we really need to do is help these people. Think about it. I was there at one point. You were probably there at one point. Or you are there at one point watching this video. And for those of you that are more experienced, I just had to say it only takes a couple seconds out of your time to really help these kids. I mean, think about it. There's really no reason not to help them, not to be a nice person and just tell them, hey, your gun isn't shooting because you're not winding your mag, or it sounds that way because your battery is dying, you need to charge your battery, stuff like that. It's just really simple thing to just say, to just give them a heads up, or help them with the rules, or show them how to do this or show them how to do that really quickly. In the end, we're pretty much just playing a game. There really isn't that much to it. We don't need to be mean, we don't need to be dicks about what we do. And what I think is, yes, I might have an HPA gun or a really nice rifle or this or that, or gear and stuff like this, but I don't think that makes me any better of a person than the rental that is standing right next to me, or the young kid that just got his first combat machine. Because I know I was there at one point about 9 years ago or so. I remember I came into this arena right here, and I remember I had my little plastic MP5 from, I think I got it at a Dick's Sporting Goods, but yeah, I got a little plastic MP5. It was clear, it ran off of AA batteries, a bunch of them too, I remember, and it came with a P99. They were both clear plastic. One was kind of electric-y and the other one was,
Did you get them?
Just a Springer pistol. And what I want to say is, when I first got there, I will say I was intimidated by these people that had these nice guns and all this gear and stuff like that. And the reason was being because I was a lot younger and I didn't have any of that stuff at the time. Excuse me, but
Go middle.
But I was lucky enough, or if it's just how the community at that field is, everyone's just, they were just really helpful to me. They helped me with this. I wasn't criticized or anything.
I hear someone.
Some of them offered to let me shoot their guns in the range for a second or so, and they did it in a nice way. And I would like to do it in the same way. I want to give back at what was given to me when I was in that position years ago, when I had my first gun, when I was a noob going to my field. And I think any of you that are listening that have a bunch of gear really should do the same. we really need to let these noobs, quote unquote, or Christmas noobs or rentals, really let them feel welcomed. I know there's always gonna be bad apples the in the bunch, but really we just need to help these younger people or newer people really just enjoy the game and play it the best we can. In this video specifically, one example I can give is you see this guy every once in a while. He has a jacket on, he's just shooting a pistol, he has a dye mask, and that is actually his first time playing ever. And he came from paintball, he wanted to try it out, and someone from the field was nice enough to lend him their pistol to let him use. And that's a great thing. I'm not saying you have to go out and just lend out your guns. Some of you, like me, have expensive guns with expensive equipment on it, and I personally would not lend out my guns to him, and I have my own reasons for that. For broken, I don't want him to be liable for smashing a $70 sight or breaking a line on my hose or whatever. I don't want him to be liable for that. But I think it's a really great thing that this person lent him out his pistol. And yeah, the guy doesn't seem like he was doing that bad or whatever, but it was his first time. He came from paintball, in certain stances a much different hobby and sport than ours, and he had a great time. We talked to him as a community in that lobby, in that stuff. We talked to him, we chatted with him. He had questions about what do I do here, what should I do, or what guns do you recommend. He just really was really intrigued about what was going on, and I was more than happy to talk to him about it. And there was a bunch of other people there that was more happy to talk to him about it, and he liked it so much. He said he's interested in the hobby, and he might want to get his first combat machine or first pistol or something like that, and that's a really great thing. Let's say if we were all just really big dicks to him or something like that, saying, oh, we're better than you, yada yada, that would be another potential person in this hobby that would have walked away with a bad memory of it, would have told his friends about how bad it was, and then they're afraid, and it kind of just has a small domino effect to it. And we just need to really help this community grow. I always try to help out the rentals or whatever if they have anything wrong, and that is not because I work at the field or anything. It's because you want to be a good person to these people. You want to leave a good impression on the rentals, the noobs, on anybody that is new to this sport and hobby. And if they have questions about your gear, if they have questions about your gun, it's not hurting you to just tell them some answers. Just be like, hey, this is what this is, and this what this does, and this is what I have. I always say, when people come up to me and hey, you got such and such gear or whatever, and I don't consider myself to have the best gear out there. I just kind of for in here, I just kind of just throw on whatever. But some people ask about what gear should I get, or what gun should I get, and I pretty much always tell them the same thing. I say, if you're looking for a gun, first gun I'm going to recommend is the G&G Combat Machine. It's a great starting gun. If you're quote unquote noob or someone that rents at a place, go get a combat machine. You can't really go wrong with a combat machine. And as far as gear goes, you don't really need that much gear. In previous videos, or you can see, I pretty much just run with jeans or maybe some camo pants or whatever, but I don't go off and buy the most expensive stuff. I just have a really simple soft shell jacket that I probably got from Lord & Taylor for something, I don't even know. And that's pretty much it. You know, you don't need the most expensive gear. That's why I always tell them it's the player, it's not the gear that really makes you. And on that note, I'm going to say thank you all for watching. Please help support your local airsoft community and help us grow as a community. And really just, just help those people. They look up to us who have gear or just better players in general. They look up to us, and we really need to show a good example to these people so they can join our community. On that note, thank you all for watching. Hope you all have a wonderful day. Please smash that subscribe button if you
Oh,
want.
man.
And you all have a great rest of your day.